That's right, people. I want to welcome you out to the show this morning. Early morning shenanigans with the God, Ray Massey himself. That's a fact, man. Intuitive Ray tapping in this morning with the early morning shenanigan talk. That's right. And this is a bit of a flow early morning segment right here. I really ain't got no notes written down, but this shit comes off organic when I be in these types of modes, you know? When this mode is in a flow state. So let's tap in. And here's the thing, when it comes down to your everyday organic authenticity, if you will, everyday organic authenticity should come easy. And what do I mean when I say that it should come easy? Meaning, collective, you should be able to be yourself organically without even trying. That's the thing, man. You got to tap into your own energy, your very own energy. And that boils down to you having knowledge of self, knowledge of yourself, knowledge of the ancient self. Because I say this a lot, and a lot of people may think it's cliche, but here's the thing, collective. You can only run from yourself for so long before yourself eventually will catch up with you. And here's the thing, your higher self is waiting on you to ask him or her questions. It's waiting on you to get proactive with your life. And see, one thing about it, yourself cannot lie to you, collective. Let me repeat that. Yourself can't lie to you. So it should be very easy for you to, well, no, let me stop, because it's not easy. I see. The more I be like, yo, it's easy, you know what I'm saying, to take solitude and really tap in. But the more I notice that I guess it's not really easy for people to sit with themselves, you know, because it came real easy for me. I'm a number 11. All right. That's my number. It's my life path. I'm a master number 11. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's all biscuits and gravy, that it's easy, because it's not. Me being a master number, it makes everything amplified times 10. I'm not going to hold you, but it's all about how you approach these situations. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you act under pressure and how you're dealing with your authentic self every day. So, it's a reason why people act the way that they do, and the way that they handle situations. It's a reason why. But my thing is, change is inevitable. Okay, your life could be looking like one thing now, but let me tell you something, collective. You can change that within a blink of an eye. You can change that within a drop of a dime. It's all about what you want to do to change your situation. You know what I mean? And another thing, since we just in the flow state, let me tap in on this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to spirituality, you know what I'm saying? Because my journey has been a hell of a journey. My story is one hell of a story, just like everybody else's out here. And nobody can tell my story like me. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a lot of ups and downs and smiles and frowns. A lot of things I've done in my life, and a lot of spaces that I've been in that I'm not proud of, but I understand that I learned from those lessons. And, you know, I don't let my past determine where I'm headed in the future. Even though the past, present, and the future is all happening at the same time simultaneously, but that's a whole nother story right there. You know what I'm saying? Because this lifetime, I've lived it many times. I'm just tapping into that Saturn energy, and I'm starting to remember, you know, this lifetime was a difficult one for me right here. But I started to remember, it was time for me to tap in, like it's time for everybody else to tap in. And like I was saying, when it comes down to this spirituality, man, look, it's not all love and light. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Shit ain't biscuits and gravy. Shit's not all peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? How the hell is it all peaches and cream and there's a polarity to everything that we do in life? Polarity, what that is? That's like, this is what a polarity is, okay? You got negative, you got positive. The opposite of good is what? Bad, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You got slow, then you got fast, okay? Polarities in this shit right here. So wherever there's positivity, you got to know that there's negativity on the other side somewhere. Wherever there's good, there's evil. You know? And all of these energies have a polarity to it. So whenever there's light, there's darkness. Come on, man. And let me tell you something. We have to find peace in the midst of the chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because it's finna get chaotic out here. As we can see, the sun and the earth, hey, it's heating up, ain't it? These solar flares are coming through. I'm talking about M flares. I'm talking about X flares, you know? And I'm just in the flow state right now. I feel like this message needs to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody needs to know that life is one big obstacle. And until you take charge of your own life and accept the change, then trust me, you're not going to see a change at all. You gotta want to see that change. You gotta want to accept that change. And there's facts right there. You know what I mean? Ray Massey, early morning shenanigans. Just in the mix right now. About to pull up on my girl. And we about to get this morning workout in. And I got a full day ahead of me. So this is how we get the day started. You know what I mean? Indeed. So we tapping in this morning. You be the change. You be the evolution. You take control of your life. You know what I mean? And understand that everything is not going to be always biscuits and gravy. It's going to be some humps. It's going to be some forks in the road. My thing is, what are you going to do when you face adversity, collective? Are you going to fold like newspaper? Or are you going to accept that you got to change your own reality? It's not going to come from no other source outside of you. You are your biggest asset. You are your biggest motivation. You are your biggest motivation. And y'all need to get in tune with that right there. Y'all need to tap in. You dig? Because if you don't tap in, shit, somebody else will be tapping in for you. And you'll be engulfed in everybody else's energy except your own. Let's tap in and let's gain the knowledge of self. Let's actually take control of our own lives and stop looking for that outside source that's coming from outside of you, and understand that you are the source, and that source comes from within, the God within, the goddess within. Early morning shenanigan talk. Let's tap in, collective. I am Ray Massey, intuitive Ray, the God himself. I am that I am, and all that I'm not, I truly would never be. Let's go.